automatic B. All you have to do is walk out that door. Kids are kind of looking, jaws dropped, as you can imagine. But say, what? I'll give you a B. All you have to do is walk out the door. 25 kids, boom, run out the door, high five at the professor all the way by, yeah, B, baby. And the 10 people are left. I don't think you understand. You walk out that door, you get an automatic B for the semester. All you have to do is walk. 2, 3 more go up. There's 7, 8 left. The professor sits down. He goes, "You guys sure?" I said, "Sure." So he hands out the final. On the front page of that final, it says, "Congratulations, you just received an A for believing in yourself." That's kind of how it is with us. My worry is, when I was in school, I'd have been like, "Yeah, B!" I would have settled for mediocrity rather than reaching for excellence and believing in myself. And that's where we fall short sometimes as human beings. We look at everybody else around us and say, "Well, shoot, Dave over here, hey, he's only doing this. I guess that's good enough for me." We're all given something special to use. We can't sell ourselves short. I learned this from John Maxwell, and I think this is so true in teaching. Belief leads to expectations. Expectations to actions, and actions to results. I think that's so true. I want you to think about it. My youngest son here, he's 6 years old. Okay, they are, but that's what I'm just using that. When they're 5 years old, what do we tell our kids? "Oh, the world is yours. Dream big. You can do it." They're 10 years old. "I don't want to play pro football." You better be realistic. By the time they're 15, they start believing they better be realistic. By the time they're 20, they settle for mediocrity. Because we as parents, we as leaders in the community, don't empower our kids. We don't empower that enthusiasm and that light within them to follow their dreams, to care more than others think is wise. Now you understand, belief starts right here. It comes from inside to out. Now the next choice we have to make is intrinsic over extrinsic. For me, it took me a long time to understand that. Internal over external. Internal over external. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Now think about that. What a powerful statement. What lies behind us, our past, the circumstances that have. What lies in front of us, what our future holds, it means nothing to compare to what we can do at this immediate moment within our hearts. It'll spread to others and make a difference in this world. Incredible thoughts. Charles Swindoll, because I'm nervous a little bit, I'm really excited. I had this memorized, and I knew it by heart, and I've just taught this in schools, but I want to read it because it's better from Swindoll. He says that attitude is more important than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace for that day. Can't change our past. We cannot change the inevitable. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Wow! Boy, you can clap for that one. That was great. Go ahead. Yeah. That's a great one. You see, your attitude is a choice. I wasn't born with a good attitude. I didn't come out running, "Hey, great day, huh?" No, every morning when I make up, I make a choice. I love mornings. I love Monday. I love the first day of the month. I love the first day of the year. Why? It's the beginning of something new. Day for me to make a difference. If you wake up out of bed and you say, "Holy cow, I got to get up," guess what? You're going to have a bad day. Guaranteed. If you wake up and you get out of bed and like, "Yes, I got the day ahead of me," you're going to have a great day. Positive thoughts create positive actions. See, what you have to understand is, this is a great one. You ready? Your thoughts become words. Your words become actions. Your actions become habits. And your habits become your character. What happens is when you start thinking, and it's controlled by this heart, and it goes through your mind, that's what you become. Your thoughts control it. So when I think back to that Del Norte team, I'm thinking, "Holy cow, I got to change the whole way of thinking. The whole realm. I've got a chance. There's a risk to be bold, excited." Ooh, I spit. Sorry about that. So, one thing that Jim Tressel, everybody knows Jim Tressel, right? Ohio State fans. I just got through reading his book, Winner's Manual. Some great stuff in there. He said one of the biggest things in attitude is an attitude of gratitude. He said to be thankful for things you don't already have. If you did, what would there be to look forward to? My grandma said it as, happier in pursuit than in possession. Oh my goodness. Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you the opportunity to learn. When you stop growing, you stop living. Wait, let me do that. When you stop growing, you stop living. You're right. Every day. Every day you've got to get into something. You've got to use that environment to make yourself better. Because what happens when you do? You're so busy improving yourself, you don't have the time to criticize someone else. And that's huge because we spend so much time putting each other down that we get nowhere. It's like, well, I'm better than him, that's all I need. Well, he's better than me. No, no, no. Empower other people. Be thankful for your limitations because they give you opportunities. Be thankful for each new challenge because it builds character, and be thankful for your mistakes. You see, the one thing I noticed in that is that positive thinking creates humility. You realize, wow, I still got a lot to learn. And humility, what it does, it creates growth. And when you grow every day, you're living life. You are living life. I don't care if you're 2 or 102. Life is awesome. Key point. Goldfish. How many of you have ever had a goldfish in your life that you didn't flush down the toilet? Raise your hand. Got a goldfish, right? It's always in that bowl and you go, wow, look, it's that big. Have you ever seen a goldfish in a lake? Have you ever seen? It grows to the size of its environment. It grows to the size of its environment. It can be this big or this big, but the environment, the things it puts around it, that's what makes it grow. So I think with you, if your environment's too small, spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly. It's like I told Kathy the other day. Shoot for the stars. If you miss, you hit the moon. Right? Shoot for the stars. If you miss, you hit the moon. Boy, that'd be cool. Right? Neil Armstrong hit the moon. Hey, now next thing I'm very passionate about, next attitude you got to have is enthusiasm. And you might understand that I take this very seriously. Because a lot of people think it's a shallow feeling of excitement, and that's absolutely the wrong thing about it. Excitement's like a firecracker. Boom, goes off, nothing else happens. There it is. Okay, enthusiasm. Last night I went to the nursing home over here on the other side of town. I spoke with this lovely lady that looked me in the eye and smiled. She was 90 years old, and she had an enthusiasm for life. She said, I'm 90 years old. Let me display her wisdom. Sit down and ask me any question you ever want. And I thought, this lady's got enthusiasm, because what she understood was it's not excitement. Enthusiasm is the inside coming out, coming from the word entheos, which means God within, or God within myself. Forgive me, anybody that knows, because I'm kind of, I'm not totally perfect on my wording of Greek. But enthusiasm is what comes outside. It's a reflection of what's inside you. It's so much more important than just shallow excitement. See, Jim Valvano, when he was dying of cancer in 1993, did this incredible speech that said you do 3 things every day. You should laugh. You should laugh. Find something funny every day. You should think, which means you should grow. And you should move yourself emotionally to tears, whether it's from happiness or sadness. If you've done those 3 things every day, you've lived. Now understand, he died that year of cancer. And he stood up there and he said, cancer, I may have tumors all over my body. It cannot take my heart. It cannot take my mind. And it cannot take my soul. And I got to tell you, I was jumping up and down the couch. I was like, you got it, buddy. Yeah, you go. Because that's what it is. Enthusiasm. It's incredible. Now I'm going to go to this next one. And I will be done on time. See, the next one here is... I take this enthusiasm. Why is enthusiasm important? Because it makes a difference in other people. The third choice you need to make is us, over me. We over me. See, it was John Wesley who said, do all the good you can to all the people you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, as long as you can. Doesn't mean, some people, they turn 50 and they quit growing and they don't make a difference anymore. And I don't know what it's going to be like, because I'm only 35. I feel like I'm 50. Sometimes I feel older than that. But the whole point is, do all the good you can in all the ways you can by all the means you can. Now, I have a wonder, I'm embarrassed, but I work with a lady in here, and I'm going to call her Kelly. She's the secretary where I work. She has a gift. I've never heard her say a negative thing. They say encouragement is oxygen to the soul. I've never heard her say a bad thing about any person. She makes my day better every time I come in contact with her. And she's the reason the business is met from the outside. She has a smile. She says good things. Encouragement is oxygen to the soul. We over me. Now, I'm going to start using my visuals now. I was excited with this. I want you to think with me for a second. Your greatest achievements are those that benefit others. I just took a picture off my wall. You see it? I know my wife probably is not happy about this. What I know is that of all the pictures on my walls, I do not have one picture of just myself. Raise your hand if you have just pictures of yourself all around your house. I didn't have one. Greatest achievements are those that benefits others. I mean, you don't have a picture of you by yourself at Christmas, or you jumping off of a diving board by yourself without people around you. You're married to go, you aren't by yourself, are you? I hope not.